Now I'm gonna walk up by the 3rd Street Bridge. Just got off work, 2:30, beautiful day in the city. Gonna walk around, take some videos, see what we see. What we got right here, we got Oracle Park, home of the San Francisco Giants, Los Gigantes, and it's a good distraction for people who want to forget that they're getting fucked in the ass by the central banks every time they go to work, getting taxed like slaves. Anyway, this is the Butchertown Bridge. The Butchertown Bridge. If you ever watched this old noir film called Fog Over Frisco, it's a really cheesy, I think it has Betty Davis or something, and it's a really cheesy film noir movie, and it's from the 40s, I guess, and actually it's supposed to take place in San Francisco, but most of it, you can get a glimpse of some houseboats down there. Anyway, most of the action for the majority of the movie takes place inside, so it's like obviously shot in the studio, like in apartments or like fake streets or something. But the one part that looks like it's genuinely filmed on location is the final sequence where they have a police chase and a rescue at Butchertown Bridge. And this is it. This is Butchertown Bridge, except for basically when they're having their police chase, everything down here is open fields, and they're like having some boat escapade in the sequence. I forget exactly. Someone's jumping on a boat or off a boat, and the cops are chasing people up and down this bridge and on the other side. So this is still an operable drawbridge. Maybe I'll go over to 4th Street, check out some houseboats, because we got nothing but time. Nothing but time. You know? Anyway. That's the San Francisco Bay. We got downtown Oakland, Port of Oakland over there. Port of Oakland, Oaktown Playa. It's right over there. And we got McCovey Cove right here, where they make the splash hits. And they make the, oops, I didn't mean to focus on that lady. The splash hits. And it's where people hit the home runs into the park. So here's the front of Giant Stadium. Juan Marichal, another great pitcher. And all their pennant years, which they haven't had for 12 years. They haven't had a pennant year. What a shame. They must be pretty lousy these days. Anyway, I think I'm going to save the houseboats for another day. I'm going to go straight up 3rd Street. Up 3rd. And it's a gorgeous day in San Francisco, as you can see. Not a cloud in sight. And there's the big concrete counterweights on the drawbridge. Butchertown Bridge. You get good views of it from the ballpark too, you know. And I don't know, maybe I'll go find some privately owned public open spaces. What are they, Papos? I think I'll go find one and go relax. I want to check the one out that's at Kearny, actually. I think it's the first block at Kearny. So that'll be a straight line ahead from where I'm at. And I'd stream, but I can't control my mouth. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Got a lot of memories down here. Of course, when they were building the park, I was working at Momo's back in '99, valet parking, and it was just the Caltrain station down here back then. Where all those buildings are was a parking lot for the Caltrain station. Of course, that's the site of the former Caltrain station, which was pretty beautiful Spanish style train station. There's some shots of it in Streets of San Francisco, one of the episodes. There's a sequence that takes place down here, and all this is all construction and stuff. Up there's Mount Dave. You can see the fog over Mount Dave. That's the air conditioning. That's going to keep San Francisco cool all summer. This is King. 3rd and King. Anyway, all up and down King Street. That was all pretty much parking. This was a huge parking lot from this building all the way down to that last building. It's a Safeway and whatever, condos, apartments up top. That was a big parking lot, and we used to use this side right on this block, this corner of the parking lot. At night, where that white building is, during the day we'd use the row along King Street right here. We had a little shack to keep the tickets in there. So some guys would stand by in the lot waiting for people to call their cars up. Some guys would be up front, and we'd be running back and forth. We'd be sprinting up and down this block. It's a pretty long block. But when we could, on afternoon days or whatever, we would park on the street right here too. We'd park all over the place, because this town wasn't all locked up like it is now. You could park everywhere. You could park on that side, this side. But right where there's a bowling alley right there, and that was our HQ right there. And fun times. There was a bar on the corner, kitty corner, from where we worked. And I remember taking off my bow tie one time, going in there and having a shot of whiskey, and going back to work. Fun times. My first move when I get in a car, smell weed, go in the ashtray and take their roaches, smoke them up. You know, we had our protocol as valets, and it warrants a pretty complicated explanation, but there was a lot of what we called gaffling going on. San Francisco's resilient, apparently. It's resilient. I hope that guy's resilient, because he's going to get run over. Anyway, there's nothing very architecturally interesting around here. It's pretty blasé.